got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
Hello, 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 everyone. Happy Tuesday. I am Miss Missy Ann, and welcome to my channel. You guys, please, before I get started, could you please like, share, and subscribe to my channel? Please, just hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button, please. Today, you guys, you might, first of all, let me apologize now for any disturbance you might hear. You might hear cars going by, you might hear birds chirping, lawnmowers going, but it's feeling so good outside. I wanted to be out here and enjoy this nice air before it gets too hot. So sorry for any noise interruption. Hopefully it won't be that much. But today, you guys, I am just so sick of Marcel. I thought his shame last week was more than enough, but I guess he just can't be shamed. And I don't know if he forgets he's really on live TV, because sometimes these people think if they go somewhere quiet and where people can't see them. I don't know. I don't know if they forget they're filming and they think if they go away from the other crowd that we won't. I don't know, because I think some people are just so dumb they forget they're recording, and they forget that what they're saying can be heard for everybody that's listening. But Marcel is just, I don't even know what to say about him. He totally disrespected and embarrassed his wife on that last episode, and then the trip. I thought the trip was going pretty good. I really did. I really did. And especially the part where everybody got to say something about somebody. Um, I really liked that. And even thought that even after the conversation Marcel had with Maurice about Tisha, where he was just really just griping and complaining about her and what she's not doing for him, and basically because she's not obeying his rules and following his orders and acting the way he thinks she should be acting towards him, and blah 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 blah, whining like a bitch. That's what he's doing. um, he said all that about how much he loved her and how much she holds him accountable and how much she that was a bunch of bullshit. Because after they did all of that, after he said all of that, then he takes her off by herself and lights her up. He starts off, see, when he had that conversation with Maurice, I knew he was on his way to some bullshit. I know he was going to start his bullshit with his wife. I knew he was getting ready to really start dogging her out, and he was getting ready to start bullying her to make her act and do what he wanted her to do. This man had the nerve to ask his wife how much would it take to buy him out of Scout and Black. And she's catching on. I think Tisha is catching on to his crap right now. I think she's catching on. And I don't think she's gonna, hopefully, Tisha, don't let him manipulate you, because that is exactly what this little sit down was with him, taking her off to be by themselves, as if the world still is not watching. We still see that you are manipulating your wife. You are gaslighting her. He tried to make her feel guilty. He tried to make her feel guilty about everything is about him. Everything is about him. How he has worked so hard for, what did he say? In in the rain, in the cold, in the hot, You know, he worked to live and take care of his family. He worked his ass off to take care of his family. Well, most men that take care of their families, they work hard to do that. So he is not doing a damn thing that most men don't do. Most men, if they're not rich, most men that take care of their families, they have to work hard to do that. She's catching on to his crap though. She probably already knew, but she's getting sick and tired of it, and she's just getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. Nothing he said had. I mean, it's never a. He never compliments her. He always complains about her. He's saying she's not on the team with him. What about what they said about the 5-year plan? Well, Negro, y'all been together 20 years. You still talking about a 5-year plan? You still working on a house from 2019? You still haven't done her office that would take an hour to do? And you trying to make up all these stupid ass reasons why you haven't done it? Marcel, you can talk that crap all you want to about what about y'all's team. We the viewers, I've never seen you try to make her a part of your team, a part of y'all's so-called team. I've never seen you make her a part of your team. It's always your way or no way. You want to put her off. Why are you putting her off for something that could be done in an hour? And how have you made her feel accepted in the scout and the black company? How have you made her feel a part of it? You have not. You want her even with almost grown kids in the kitchen, in the house, with the kids. It's never. And then you tried to say what she could do is come by and bring you lunch sometime. So you saying instead of her, while her kids are off to school, she can't go out and do some of the things she want to do. But how come she just can't come and bring you some lunch sometime if you have to cancel, you can't go to dinner, you planned on having a date out and you don't get the date out. But what she could do is just bring you, everything is you. You have no consideration for your wife at all. You don't plan anything for just she just never seems to be a main part of your life that you consider important, okay? I've never really seen you put her first. And if I haven't seen it, I don't think the other viewers have seen it either, Marcel. You are a manipulator. You are a gaslighter. You try to guilt your wife into feeling bad. My husband worked construction 30 years. I know what it's like. He worked in the dead of cold, in the worst of the summer. Yes, it was hard, but he did not make me feel guilty. He did not try to make me feel guilty about the job, the career that he picked. I hated it. I hated seeing him going out in that cold. I hated him being out in all that heat, you know. I hated seeing it, but that was the job he picked, and so that's what he did. He didn't holler and scream about, you ripping around the street and I gotta be out here in this hot weather. I gotta be out here in this cold weather. I gotta be out here in this raining weather. No. He took care of his family and he had to work hard to do it. Yes, he let me work. Yes, he did not try to keep me away from my friends. He did not complain to me about my friends. You're just full of shit, Marcel. You want your wife to be at home. No, he don't want to lose her. He don't want to lose Tisha because he wants to make sure that he has someone that's going to do all the things that she does now. Take care of the kids, take care of the house, take care of him, make sure the bills are rolled out and paid. He wants that comfort. He wants the family life, But he also wants to be able to come and go as he please, like he has always done. Because if I can remember right, when the show first started, Tisha was having a problem with him not coming home till early in the morning, late at night, on a regular basis. Because wasn't that one of the things her mama, Wanda, was upset about? And then one of the things that Melanie was warning her about and trying to give her some cues on how to find out, like find you a babysitter on one of them nights he ain't coming home, and find you a babysitter and roll up where he's supposed to be and see if he's there or if he's not, and if he's there, what is he doing? Yeah, so he's talking all this crap. He is horrible. And Tisha, baby, seems like you waking up, seems like you getting tired. And I hope to God that you are getting tired of him, honey. What you need to do is test him. Go ahead and do what you need to do for yourself and for them kids. Go ahead and do what makes you happy. Because he's not doing nothing bluffing. Because for real, Marsau don't want you gone, girl. He don't want you gone. Because Marsau know he's not going to, he might find somebody to play with, to have a good time with. Marsau don't have nothing that a real woman that's really trying to do something and go somewhere. He don't. He knows there's nobody out there really that got it going on already that's gonna want him. Okay, that's got it going on already that's gonna want him, and he wants to keep you right there at home, feeling like you already feel about him. You know that he ain't going nowhere, and that's what he wants. He wants to keep you there. You his security. You his security. Even if you don't feel like he's your security, you are his security. He don't want to be without you, but he still want to do what he want to do. And then he's talking about this co ownership of your businesses. He's trying to find a way to start a business with somebody else, and it's probably a female. He probably done ran into some female that probably got a little money or got her own business, and maybe he wants to start setting something up with, somebody else. Marsau is no good. He's absolutely not a good man, and he sure don't know nothing about being a husband. I don't care if he's been married to you 50 years. He has no idea what being a real husband is. So, like I said, Wanda, girl, I keep my ears open, my eyes open, and I will keep my foot right in Marsau's neck about my daughter, because he is awful. He is trying to bully your daughter and scare your daughter into succumbing to his will, or and trying to give her the impression that if she does not, then maybe they just don't need to be together. He ain't going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. And Tisha, if you keep on, girl, go ahead and have him buy you out of Scout and Black, and get rid of his ass. Because I told you, he do not want you to better yourself. He wants you to stay right where you are so that you can always depend on him. And depending on him means you'll be staying with him. You're going to be with him while he do what he want to do. So I just say to you, girl, keep your eyes open, girl. Don't give in and don't give up on you improving you for you, okay? If you want to get out there and spread your wings and start your own business, yeah, girl, go on, let him buy you out. Let him buy you out and take that money and go start your own deal. Because first of all, he's not going to buy you out. Try him and see. Try him and see. That's some old lady wisdom for you. Try him. Give him some figures and see if he give it to you. Because he's just trying to gaslight you. He's just trying to manipulate you into doing and acting the way he wants you to do and the way he wants you to act. Girl, he ain't gonna let you go. You gonna have to let him go. Cause he just wants his cake and he wants to eat it too. He wants you there for his security, but he wants to rip and run and do what he want to do. And he's trying to create a space there for you to be the decision maker. So, let him make the decision. Go ahead. Give him some figures on Scope and Black and see how much money you get from him. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to show y'all this video so you can decipher and make your own opinions. I wish you guys would comment. I really wish you would comment. I need some help on this. I'm still new with this, and I'm probably some things I'm not doing correctly to get the responses from you guys that I would like to get. But help me out. Put it in the comments. What do you need me to do to communicate with you guys better? Like I said, I waited way too long to get this started. I waited till I was almost 70 years old to even get started. So just help me out, you younger guys. Help an old lady out. But anyway, I just want to know what you guys think about this Marcel, because Marcel is up to some real bullshit with his wife, and I think it sucks. I think he's the worst husband on the show. Everybody said it's Maurice, but Marcel is a horrible man. And like I said, believe him when he says he lies sometimes to avoid the truth. Now, what does that mean? That means he's grimy. That means he cannot be trusted. Well, we see he can't be trusted. He doesn't finish jobs. He's a bad businessman. And another thing I wanted to bring up, why he was so upset with Chris about not telling him about his license or broker's license as if he was supposed to. Something else came out in it. He made Kimmy think, or was it Kimmy think that he was going to go in with Chris on some property that he had not even talked to Chris about. And that's underhanded and dirty, because he really lied to his sister-in-law. Because evidently she was probably wanting to be partnered with him on whatever this property was or whatever this venture was. And he made it look like he and Chris was in on it together, which was a lie. But he didn't want to share it with Kimmy because he had her think, and because he wanted to keep it to himself. But he had them thinking that he was on the business deal with Chris. So, and he's just an out and out liar. He is not to be trusted. I don't even know how Kimmy wanted him to do a project for her. How do you keep asking somebody to do something for you when you know he's not even reliable? He doesn't even have his own stuff done. He does not even have his own stuff done. And this big argument about this one damn office for his wife. And he had the nerve to ask her what she done with it. And she had just started on it that day, which means he could have had it done in an hour. But he puts no importance on his wife at all. She feels it. You can tell in her face she feels it. And you can tell she is hurt. And you can tell that she is sick and tired. And now she's sick and tired of being sick and tired. And baby, I hope you keep being sick and tired of being sick and tired until you so sick and tired that you let it go. Because until you see some changes that you're more important than you are right now, and I don't see it happening. He is a I person. He does this. He does that. Not a thing about what a great wife and mother that you have been for 19 years. Never. Your babies always look clean. They always look well kept. You keep your house clean. You plan the meals, you cook the meals. You know, you do whatever it is he needs for you to do. He is ungrateful, and like I said more than once, a pet peeve of mine is ungrateful people, and they're the most annoying, irritating people to me. So, Tisha, I really do hope you get sick and tired enough, honey. I really do. Marcel, you are like a grimy snake. You cannot be trusted. And I don't think you're going to be good for any woman. I just really don't think you're going to be good for any woman. And I don't think any other woman even wants you for anything more than a good time, because it's evident that, I don't even know what to call you. I think you're a very little man. I think you're a very little-minded man. I think you're narcissistic, and why I still have not figured that one out yet. If anybody else figured it out, can you put it in the comments for me? What makes him so narcissistic? I have no idea, because there's nothing about you that is appealing. Nothing about you that's appealing. I thought you was a little humorous here and there, but nah, you're just full of shit, Marcel. And I think you are a horrible little man. You guys, I'm gonna show you this video, and just please leave something in the comments and tell me what you think of this so-called man. Have a great day, and I'll put this little video up, and then I'll see you later.
Oh my God.
How's it going?
Man, it's good. I like what everybody's saying about this, like a place of resolve. So, man, I was thinking, it's like I don't know, I've been talking to Reese even at Black a couple of days ago, and then, like, now it's like, I just want to make sure that we're on the right path. As far as scope and Black is concerned, like, what would it cost for me to buy you out?
Excuse me?
Like, what would it cost for me to buy you out?
Is this a real question?
I'm just asking.
Why would you ask me that?
Well, because I want to know, like, where do you see your value?
Why are you even thinking about buying me out of the company? Because for me, when you ask a question like that, that means let's start separating. So you're starting with the company, and then to go from there to, well, hey, how much it's gonna cost for me to have Scott Manor on my own? And then that's divorce. So to me, what I'm hearing right now is that you're wanting to move in a different direction.
Dismiss your thoughts for one moment and pay attention to the man that's in front of you trying to communicate to you. I didn't say, hey, let's get a divorce. I brought you out here to talk to you about exactly what I'm thinking. What do you do in the companies that you can say that it's valued so high?
I'm not as involved. I was more involved in the beginning of the company to help build it to where it's at today. But now you have your team and you've been pushing me out. When I try to do things, you're like, well, no, such and such got this. So you're not even trying to work with me.
No, I am trying to work
You're
with you.
not, though.
I feel alone in this business. And because we're in business together married, I feel alone in that. I remember telling you years ago, I was like, hey, I feel alone in this. It's the actual state of being. When I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym, I'm by myself. When I go to work, I'm by myself. When I talk on the phone, I'm by myself. When I fly to Houston, I'm by myself. When I come home, when you're at events and stuff like that, I'm by myself. So don't ask me why I feel lonely when 99% of the time I'm alone. And you were like, oh, well, you feeling lonely? Let's go start you to cheat. And I'm like, I said, I feel alone, not lonely. When you see me wake up in the morning, when you see it's raining, but I'm still out there, when you see it's 95, 107 degrees, but I'm still out there, when you see me on Father's Day in the rain, working, it's that somebody's sacrificing to get this stuff done. And so when you get frustrated at me for not getting your stuff done first, I'm like, well, what do you think I was doing? Like, T, this is my life. I live to work for my family. Just because I don't complain, it doesn't mean it's easy. And then you're like, hey, I want to spend some more time with you. I'm like, cool. And you text me and you say, you want to grab lunch? I would like, when I'm working my ass off out there for you, instead of you getting frustrated with me about not stopping work, I would like for you to say, hey, you know what? I can support you by bringing you some lunch.
When the last time we had that?
Are you going to listen?
Yeah, but it's taking a very long time. I bought you lunch plenty of times on your job sites. But that's not a date.
See, I don't have time today because I'm building a mansion.
Marcel, but you have to balance it. I understand you have to work. But it's like, when does it come a time where it's like, babe, I'm going to make time for you too? What do you want from me? Do you want me to walk away? Is that what you want? No, you can't buy me out the condoms, Marcel.
You know what, T? Why can't you just hear the words I'm saying? Why is it that after 2 decades of me working my ass off for everything, I can't even get a wife who I can't even get a wife who I do everything for, to even hear the words out of my mouth? I want you to know this. I want you to know to the bottom of my heart that, hey, while I'm going to tell people about what they should do in their marriage, my man is begging me for help. My man is begging me to listen to, and I won't listen to the man who's dedicated his life to me. I want you to know that because that's exactly how I feel. I feel like I am 100% alone. I do not have a teammate, and even when I try to communicate to the best of my knowledge, I simply cannot because I have a wife who says she loves me, but she refuses to listen to me. I'm hurting. I have a wife, when I try to talk to her, she's tearing me down saying, why would you say this? Or why would you do this? Instead of actually listening and understanding my feelings.
Marcel, I don't know where we go from here. I feel like I have done my part. I try to be involved, but it's like you're pushing me away. And there's only so many times that I can keep trying before I give up and feel like you don't want me around. Like, you're saying all these things that you're on your own because you're choosing that path. But you may feel alone in business, but I feel alone as well.
I don't know why. I don't know why I talk. Because it's clear you don't care.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not sorry. No, you're not sorry. You're patronizing and you don't give a...
This is so up.
Yeah, it is. You know what? No, let's go.
No,
Let's go.
this is so up. Like, you just ruined the whole moment.
Come on, baby.
No, I don't want to go.
I made a mistake trying to talk to
No,
you.
I don't want to go.
I'm about to get back over there.
Okay,
Yes,
bye.
yes, yes.
This is so crazy.
I can't even listen to you. Maybe I'm just not smart enough.
Clearly, Marcel and I were not on the same page, and we haven't been on the same page for a while. And I am hopeful that we work it out. I just don't see how after this. I don't want to be here anymore.
Get together.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you guys, I just needed for you to see that clip and just kind of remember how it went, because he is absolutely awful. I just wanted you to remember all the things he said, because that was nothing but manipulation, gaslighting, bullying. He was really, really trying to pull out everything and throw it at her to make her buckle. And basically force her or scare her into thinking that if she doesn't change the way she feels about what he's saying and what he wants her to do, he's making it sound like he's out of there. But I guarantee you, if he's out of there, it's because she left him, because he is not going anywhere. She is his security, and as long as she stays in it and lets him continue to do what he does, he's not gonna go anywhere. So, like I said, go ahead and give him a figure on buying her out of Scott and Black, and we'll see just how much he's ready to buy her out. Anyway, you guys, you have a great time, a great day. I'm so sorry. Have a great day, and I will speak with you later. Bye bye.